You are listening to the On Purpose Podcast, your guide to living a more purposeful life. What's up, everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of the On Purpose Podcast. I hope summer's treating you well. You're getting out, enjoying some sunshine, some warm weather. Of course, if you're not in the northern hemisphere and it's cold or winter wherever you are, I hope that's going well too. This week I wanted to talk about something that drives me crazy. And honestly, if I hear this initially when I first meet somebody, whether it's a collaborative effort or something that requires us to work together more than just a personal, friendship or just an acquaintance, it's automatically a red flag for me and tells me I probably don't want to be there. And it's a simple thing when someone tells me that I have to earn their trust. I think that is one of the dumbest things we tell people, is that you have to earn my trust. And I think that because of this. If we're doing something together and I have to earn your trust, that means you don't trust me, or I don't trust you if you have to earn my trust. Why would I be wasting time there? Why would I be there if I don't trust you or you don't trust me? Right? And what does that simple phrase mean? If I'm telling you have to earn my trust, that means I'm looking at you in a critical eye. Right? Instead of looking at how well you're doing or looking to build success, watching you learn, maybe hoping you're going to make mistakes because that means you're learning, I'm looking at you critically. This is like the critical parent is what I would call it. I'm watching to see why you're making mistakes so I can call you on your mistake and let you know it's not right. I'm looking for failure instead of success. And why are we there? What if we approach relationships and we just give them our trust? We give them our trust. We give them all the love and space to flourish among us and to share around us. What if we did that? What would change if when we met new people, we automatically trusted them? And it was their job. They could only lose our trust through poor choices of behavior, but they couldn't earn any more. Like, they were just trusted. Would relationships be different? Would things change? Would it feel different? Would our energies, we talked about this a few weeks ago, energy exchanges, would the energy between the two of us be drastically different? Right? If I don't trust you and you don't trust me, I don't want to waste time being there. If we're going to be together to begin with, we should have a baseline of trust. So I just thought this week's going to be short because I was just thinking about that, and it was told to me the other day, and I was like, man, I'm not going to waste time. If you don't trust me when you just met me, but you want to collaborate with me, I'm not interested in wasting time. Because I've done nothing for you to distrust me. I've done nothing for us not to have a relationship based on a solid foundation, which would be trust and expectations and clarity. So if you're coming to me wanting to work with me, but you also want me to earn your trust, that tells me you're conflicted, right? Like you need something from me. You want to work with me. But if you don't trust me, how open is the conversation going to be? How open is the collaboration going to be? Right? And for those of us that have parented children, we always tell the kids one of the worst things they can do is lose your trust. Why? Because it takes forever to build it up. So if I, in an adult relationship, have to build up all this trust equity because you didn't trust to begin with, I'm not really interested. So I challenge you this week to think to yourself, when you meet new people or the people in your life, are you constantly setting them up to where they have to earn your trust? Looking at things critically, watching for mistakes, to point them out, to let them know the errors of their ways? Or are you coming in open-minded, open-hearted to give your trust? And realize that if somebody makes a mistake, it doesn't mean you can never trust them again. Maybe the mistake was an honest mistake. Maybe it was a misunderstanding. Maybe it's just a dumb decision. But when you choose to trust people, you can change people. You can show them that you believe in them, maybe at times when they don't believe in themselves. And it seems goofy because it's just a quote, right? It's just a saying, earn my trust. But to me, it's much deeper. It's a mindset. I don't want you to earn my trust. I'm going to give you my trust. And then if I see, if we're doing something, you make a mistake, I'm trusting that you did that mistake in good faith. And because you were trying and you were learning, and maybe I didn't explain it clearly, or maybe there's just a misunderstanding. But I'm not going to spend all my time in this earn my trust mentality where everything you do is designed to be critical, to doubt, and to point out the flaws in others. And I think that's truly where I go with all this. Right? When I hear people earn my trust, generally the behavior I see most common with them is they're very critical to point out the flaws in others and quick to do so. And the truth is, what we do to others is often how we feel about ourselves. And if I don't trust myself, I probably won't trust you. And if I'm not open with myself, I won't be open with you. So like many things we talk about on this show, things reciprocate. If I'm open to learning, I'm open to trusting, I'll attract and be around people that are also open. I'll create an air where people want to be around me because they're free to be themselves. They're not worried about earning trust, being judged, or being critically parented. So this week, think about it, team, as we're out engaging with people, leading our communities. Ask yourself, are you approaching this new relationship? Are you approaching your old relationships? Are you approaching a conversation with an earn my trust mentality or a lose my trust mentality? Thank you as always for joining us. We appreciate everything you guys do for our community. Please hop over to patreon.com, the On Purpose Podcast. You can join us there as well. Subscribe to any of our membership plans and really help us continue to build this purposeful community. I think we're needed more now than ever in the world. And it's always an honor to serve you.
And remember, team, life is far too short to live any other way than on purpose. We will see you all again next week.